Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. My name is Sva and in today's video I wanted to bring to you the Deathling respawn. This respawn is a pretty solid alternative respawn if you want to level up a little bit or do some charms. The profit is pretty meh to be honest, but the XP is decent. Before we start, as always, a quick disclaimer, my character is not average, I have beast equipment and also I have 131 sword base, so please, if you have less skills or less equipment, don't take this, don't expect to make the same numbers, and also take this as a reference rather than a guide. To access here, you need a really simple quest, I will leave the details in the description. To hunt here, I would recommend around level 550 for most people, since this respawn hits pretty hard, so you have to be a little bit careful hunting here. As for XP hours, I was making before charms 4.7 kk raw, and once I unlocked low blow on scouts, I was making around 5.2 kk. Profit hour is a little bit disappointing, as most people are going to be using double imbuement weapon, unless you're a club of course. You will need to waste more money on supplies, and I was making around 800 to 1.1 kk profit. The weapon you want to bring is either energy or earth. Both of these elements perform the same, so it is completely up to you. If you're a sword user, I would use Infiernek or Tagrald. If you are 600 plus, of course you can use the Sanguine Razor, which will probably boost the respawn a whole lot. I think you're going to make a lot more profit and probably more XP. Maybe you can even hit 6 kk raw. If you're a club, you're probably the best here. They are probably going to perform the best out of all weapons, since you can use Soul Maimer as soon as level 400. So I would come here with Soul Maimer, and later on you can use the Sanguine weapon here. Axe users would want to come here with Falcon Battle Axe, since the earth damage sucks. You only have one hand weapon and it is pretty bad, so I wouldn't go with that. Later on, when you unlock the Sanguine Battle Axe, you could try and hunt here. However, please note that they are 10% resistant to death damage, so the weapon is probably not going to perform pretty good, but maybe with the 3 imbuement slots it's worth it, so give it a try if you want to. For protection, I was wearing Earth Protection Imbuement tier 3, since the damage they deal is physical, followed by earth, followed by holy. The holy damage comes from the spell singers. I would treat spell singers as hellflyers, so if you box yourself, try to not have multiple of them on your facing you, because you can get combo pretty hard. The beam hits super hard, so be careful with that. As charms, I was using low blow on scouts, and I had none on spell singers because I was still unlocking them. I'm not really sure if low blow outperforms elemental charms though, so try both, I guess. If you want to put charms here, I would go with, if you want to go the elemental route, I would put overpower on scouts and then either poison or thap on the spell singer. If you want to go the critical route instead, I would go low blow on scouts and savage blow on spell singers. Another solid alternative would be using dodge on scouts. This is not going to raise your XP hour, but since they are a really spammy creature, you will probably notice it on the supplies, so you will raise your profit hour. So if you're low level, I would actually recommend you to try that and see if you like it. I personally really enjoy dodge on low level hunts, because I find it super useful. Again, it's not going to raise your XP hour, so if you are looking to maximize your XP hour, please stick to the previous recommendation. As for minor charms, I would go with the classic Vampiric Embrace in Scouts, and then the Void, the mana one, in the Spellsingers. As for supplies, I was bringing around 500 ultimate health potions, 100 supremes, and 1.6k manas for a 1 hour hunt. As for consumables, I would use either a turtle amulet, you can use also a plasma, or even a werewolf amulet, that's up to you. And for the ring, I would bring a prismatic ring if you didn't have a Spiritthorn ring. If you have a Spiritthorn ring, go for it. And if you don't want to spend that much money, you can bring a plasma, but be careful because they hurt a lot. Also, a quick note, if you want to be extra safe, I would bring a couple of guild necklaces just in case in a really difficult pool you can equip the guild necklace and you will notice the difference a lot. So if you want to bring some. As for the wheel, I am using Combat Mastery, so down left. Since I am using low blow, I think the synergy is really good, but Amcor is going to probably perform a little bit better, especially if you are pushing XP, since Amcor is pretty cranked. So either of them are good. If you enjoy double exotic mass and you're higher level, of course, and my level you cannot really use it, go for it. At the end of the day, it's just preference. I personally prefer Combat Mastery here, but go for the wheel you enjoy the most. I will leave my wheel in the description. The route, I'm not going to really show the pulls, I will just show you the hunt afterwards a little bit, because it's really straightforward, so yeah, there's nothing else to add here. Quick note, this respawn has a pretty annoying mechanic. I think lore-wise they are kind of in war with the regular Deathlings, so sometimes you can see that mobs are not where they are supposed to be because they are most likely targeting a Deathling and they run away from the pool. So that's a little bit annoying, but overall it doesn't really affect the XP that much. Anyways, that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see a specific respawn, please request it in the comment section below. And as always, take care boys, sit up straight, drink water, and I'll see you in the next one.